Hello. They were asking the question, what will Eurovision 2024 win bring to whoever wins it? This is our first card from the dragon deck. This is a tree dragon, and the word means decision. Almost, I don't know why, when I pulled this card, it made me think of like, it's your decision if you want to win. Like, whoever wins, it has been their decision to do so. What that means can be up to interpretation. This can be in any shape or form. They maybe decided that in their dream. Maybe they decided that when they were young. I don't know. Because I did see an interview with like Angelina Mango, and some interviewer, some journalist said something about her winning, and she said it's not possible. Of all the participants, if her win is not possible, then I don't know. Maybe she should ask San Marino or someone like that. Okay, there's one thing. There's a ton of text for this dragon. But the one thing I remember is there's no good and bad. There's no decision between right and wrong. It just is. It just is. So this person is they just are. I think this energy is very like maybe I shouldn't spoil it, but okay. Okay, here it is. Elbin card. Also a dragon. This is a copper dragon. And his name is Erislu, I think. He gives you, I don't know if that's a he, but okay, I'm just gonna go with it. Amber or copper light, so that would be like an orange light. And the lady there, she's a dragon rider. There's a deck of dragon riders that I really want to have, but it's hard to get. Anyway, I have like so many dragon decks already, so I guess not. I don't know. I feel like the winner is this like a small person. They don't feel like they're mighty. They don't feel like they're strong and big. But I think some sort of like dragon, like a mighty old, wise, grounded energy is behind them. Especially like the wood dragon, or rather the tree dragon. We are in the year of wood dragon, by the way. So whoever is wielding the tree dragon or wood dragon of any sorts, they have extreme power this year. And I wanted one card from Tarot, but two popped out. It is Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Fool, which is 0th card. The Fool is card essentially number 1. It's like the first card. If I open the book, it's gonna be the first card in it, and it is. I can of course show you. This is where it begins. The very first card. This is my marker. You can look at it. Queen of Swords in reverse. Well, I should be reading the other one first, actually. That one's there first. That was the Devil in reverse. Okay. So, Halipu the Hunter, Mongolian legend. I do not read the legend if it's in reverse. It means heartbreak, infidelity, lack of diplomacy, moodiness, and pettiness. Did I say king? It is a Knight of Cups. I hope I didn't say that. It sounds exactly like what I would say. Knight is the messenger. Interesting. Oh, and cups is spirituality, water, emotions, and feelings. Yep, the other one also has water. It's the Danish fairy tale, the Little Mermaid. The fool rests on the pinnacle of a decision. She is ready to dive out of her subconscious and into the physical world, to transform from an animal into a human. She is carefree and excited by a new life, regardless of warnings. Meanings, beginnings, possibilities, impulsiveness, innocence, and a free spirit. Yeah, it's a very like. The fool means leap of faith, and it's also like. It's like just do it, you know? It's. All cards are there to represent the fool, to guide the fool. The fools have very like youthful energy. It's a child essentially, or a childish person maybe also, but more so like just having these. My hand is disappearing. Childlike qualities of like being curious and be ready, you know, to just jump into the new. I'm just looking at the card. It's so pretty, right? The card itself, it reminds me of a few artists actually. Like, how I mean, generally the art looks kind of like that, but like the skin and the hair kind of makes me think of like Ireland. Then there's rock. A few have that. Like Norway has a rock. Serbia has a rock. Ukraine has a rock. And then the whole mermaid theme with water is Slovenia. There's so many things. And like the castle kind of looks like the tower, maybe Poland as well. It's a lot of stuff that you can pick up from this. Yeah. I don't know, there must be something that you see. But this is, I see, even if it sounds like ridiculous and like the fool is like an idiot. No, the fool is not an idiot. The choice they make might be like not rational. Like they might be more of an optimist than they are a realist, for example. Which doesn't necessarily mean that it's not gonna work out. Okay. Moving on to how did I put this? This time that was a lag. Yesterday I got solar eclipse. Now I got lunar eclipse. I don't think I've ever drawn this card. I think we got all of the other things like full moon, new moon, solar eclipse, but we not have gotten lunar eclipse yet. So solar eclipse, we know tiny little moon is blocking the whole light of the sun. And sun is like huge. And in this case, the earth is in the middle. And now in this case, I guess the reverse doesn't really exist because I said it's covering. The feminine is covering the masculine. That makes it dark. You know what I was thinking when I was reading the booklet, which is way too complicated, is that we don't really notice this. It's kind of giving me like underdog story, you know, like we don't really care about a lunar eclipse. Like if you have a total solar eclipse, you will definitely like notice it. Even if you somehow live somewhere secluded and you don't follow anything, you will notice it. But will you notice a lunar eclipse? That's unlikely. I think there is also some meaning behind, like, there's 3 bodies, and one of them being Earth. And we're the observer, and somehow we see this by being in the middle. I don't know. What are we reading with this? Also, the rays. Interesting art. And here's some more rays. Alright, I'm going. So, the birds and the rays again. It is journey. A journey. The fool is ready to go on a journey regardless of how hard it is. They move to a different country. They don't care how hard it's gonna be. They jump on a dragon's wings and just let the dragon take them, whatever that is. Yeah, okay, let's read about the walker, I guess. It is time. Okay, first I will maybe tell you about the faction. If I can find it. The walker belongs to the crowd. Houses the crowd, or is the crowd. People who know the value of a day's labor and the importance of family, either found or given. Cards in this suit represent hard work and necessity, as well as fulfillment and community. Okay, the walker. Oh yeah, look at that. It's such a beautiful card. Every time I see it, I'm like so wowed by it. The painter, of course. Okay, the walker, like their sibling, the pilgrim. Sibling, okay. The walker is bound to an eternity of journeys. The walker constantly seeks new experiences and the unknown nature of transition. An air of sadness ever on their heels. Whatever they're searching for or whatever they're running from, they haven't yet found their answer. A sense of regret seems to be coloring everything lately, sucking away the joy of the journey. Perhaps you have been forced to leave something behind in order to move forward, or maybe it's the result of circumstances beyond your control. Whatever it is, this pain is necessary to a point. Rather than wallowing in the self-punishment, shed that regret and move on. See, the fool doesn't have to be fooled the whole time, you know? It would maybe be better if they stayed the fool. What am I talking about? But yeah, this definitely looks like a journey. Like, there's so much. Are you gonna stare at the phone or are you gonna look around, you know? Are you gonna look at the nature? Flowers on the ground, trees, bushes, grasses, shapes of the clouds. I'm gonna trip and fall into a... Oh my god. Why did that just give me like a memory? Like I bought these nice white shoes. I don't know if they were earthquake. No, not really, but my phone is shaking. So I stepped into this mud with these like really new light shoes, and I just sunk. That never happened to me, not before, not after. I just sunk. The whole shoe went into the mud. And of course I was with a friend and she was just laughing. I was so upset. So this is kind of like, do you regret now going for a walk because this happened? You know, this could represent anything. You know, it doesn't have to be literal. I hope it's not literal. But yeah, I'm definitely getting like some sort of underdog. Like they're not ready for this. You know, there's like no calculation. Like I'm gonna win Eurovision and then I'm gonna I don't know, do this which I can only do because I want Eurovision. I don't think anyone is limited that way. Like if you're planning a concert afterward, you can still do it, right? Unless you don't have enough songs, but I don't think that's ever been an issue. Like especially like more of like a new artist, like maybe Luxembourg, maybe a Baby Lasagna. They, who don't have like 15, 20, 30 songs, maybe those might not be ideal to just go on tour. Maybe start producing first. But like I don't see this is like literally I don't care. It is what it is. I came here to have fun. I didn't even want to like win. Some of them didn't even have to win anything to get to Eurovision. I don't know. I don't think I've gotten any like particular tea. There's no tea. There has not been a deal. There was no deal of like who's gonna win. I think not from delegations, not from the singers or acts themselves. It's just an underdog story. All right. I hope you like this reading. If you have any questions that I could do reading on, make sure to put them in the comment section. I'm sure you can find an interesting video. I've made so many. This is a new channel. I already produced so many videos. Yeah, thank you so much for coming all to this part of the video. If you have, then might as well click the subscribe button or at least the like button. And if you don't really like yourself, then you probably hated this video and still watched all to this point, then give it a dislike. But yeah, that's gonna be it. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.